Have you ever turned off one of your Etsy stores into a Shopify store to avoid fees and having more control and better branding? So this is a very common misconception. So the reason why Etsy's good, essentially, everyone says that Etsy fees are really high. And don't get me wrong, Etsy does charge you. It's about like a 10.5%, 11% in fees. That sounds like a lot. Like 10%, let's just say it's 10%. 10% of my money is like, whoa, that's a lot of money, right? But in the real grand scheme of things, if you go and do Shopify and you build a Shopify site, one, with all the apps and the subscription for Shopify, it's going to be $100 a month, right? Really, for any decent Shopify site, it's $100. Most of our sites are like $500-$600 a month, including everything, okay? So $100 a month, right? Basically. But then you just launch a Shopify site, you've got no traffic. So you've got to pay for traffic to come to your Shopify site. So really, the way most businesses work is that's about 25, if not like 30% for normal businesses. For dropshipping stores, it's normally like 25% all the way up into about 60% sometimes. Like sometimes it can be really big. So on average, people make more money selling on Etsy than they do with like Shopify dropshipping in terms of profit margin, like your percentage that you take home, because Etsy provides you the traffic. So for that fee, the Etsy's fees, which are high, cool, but they're actually not, but let's say they're high, right? They're actually like providing you so much. They provide the payment processing, which is 3.5%, which Shopify is basically the same. It's a little bit less, but it's basically the same. And they charge you a marketplace fee of 6.5%. But for that 6.5%, they have spent hundreds of millions of dollars building a marketplace, doing loads of advertisements to bring traffic to the platform. All you have to do is list product. So the fees aren't high in terms of like anything because they give you so much for the fees. The fees aren't high, but also compared to eBay and Amazon, eBay, I think they're about the same. Amazon is actually way more in fees. So that's the first thing. Better branding and more control. Yeah. So what we do is we do try and bring as much of the Etsy traffic over to Shopify. And we do also try and launch the Shopify sites as well. But Etsy is like such a powerhouse of our sales. I will never ever like turn one into a Shopify site in terms of turn off the Etsy, because Etsy is just such great cash. Like it's so great.